Slim Jim.
Sim Zema, who got the keys to the Beamer?
Keys to the Beamer. He is about to fall victim to the rules unless that man makes a communication effort to play. If not today, then today. How much are those tickets going for a season 1 game for week 1?
Nigga, that is already up.
Ooh, that is what I like to see. Because
this nigga's being a bird. Yo, Ivan, what he had said earlier?
He said something about Call of Duty.
Nah, stupid. Nah, he just said alright, but it looked like he wasn't home.
He said something about a ham sandwich. Oh, those is fire.
Thanks, sir.
You put the black pants on? That's fire.
Yeah.
That's right. Thanks.
That's dope, my nigga. My son going into the season 2021 with a new swag.
Swag on, swags off.
That is what I like.
Swags on, swags off.
Put the little one to bed, so let's play the game. Little one is sleeping. No interruptions.
Sag on, swags off.
You don't even need the audio in your broadcast.
Jordan Thomas, bro.
Jordan Thomas.
I just released that nigga, boy.
Who signed him?
Yeah,
you play the game.
Exactly, my nigga. You can't do anything.
He just slow, that's all it is.
Niggas in Kansas City? Ooh. All I know is you better go back, ooh. Better go back, ooh. Better go back, ooh. That body. That body. Niggas can hear the echo on TV, boy. Nigga, why don't you unready and redo it? Because he's not ready.
There are the Chivis.
Oh, better go back.
He's wearing red. I will take off the black pants since he's wearing red.
Oh man.
Okay, we're going to go all white.
All night. I like the white black pants look, man.
Yeah, I did too. But he got dark color pants on, so we're gonna go white.
But it don't get more dark than a black. Oh. Will Le'Veon stay healthy this year?
Word.
Better go back up.
Back up.
Rematch from the division game. The Jets took a dive.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs.
There's 3 individuals now in the game. I would like to know who they are.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! There we go! Yeah! We started in the year of the Ray. X Factor. Who are you? I don't know. I don't even know who he was, but thank
Hard to do
you.
when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Let's go. We won't need offense this game.
And it's now a 7-0
yes.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again.
Yeah, he got John Ross back there. That's why he want all the speed. He want again. Oh, we got Jamal Adams on the kickoff. That's why they wildin'. That was Jamal. Let's go. Let's go, boy.
That's crazy.
So I see a ground bar, huh? You think a lot of milk on bar.
We'll take that early. We needed that.
He's a ground bar, huh?
Now a play fake here on first down. He's gonna
oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week.
I don't know how he didn't catch that.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They threw me on my cornerback instead of the safety.
Who's commenting?
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
There's 4 individuals tuned into this big game.
That's your brother. That's your Ramsey.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Let's
Looking for his
go.
running back, and he's got him. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitching catch there to the running back. This
what are they
position
saying?
just
I can't
continues to
see.
evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack
Yes,
as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Tutu is brown. I think it's less. Back Tutu.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
Get down.
It up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 19 there as the drive.
Yeah, that was my
marches
fault.
forward.
Victory on defense.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Who your quarterback? What's up, Sam?
Yeah, Sam Darnold had ass. He only got 9 seconds.
Yellow. First carry for the ex-Utah State. Darwin Thompson. And he brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Bro, you coming out?
15-yard face mask. Nah.
Nigga,
I hate
bro.
that call. The fact that they call that stupid shit.
Word.
Well, nah, I get it because, but they call. I feel like they call it loose. No, not
I
that
just
call. They
don't
call,
like that they make you do it. Like you don't have control over whether
like,
you
you don't
can
Like
do
you
it.
could
They just
automatically
automatically
tell
happen.
when the shit happens. Like I wasn't stripping the ball, nothing. Pause. Like,
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now it's Mahomes again. Dancing to his left.
Yeah.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down now. It's Thompson. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
He in the zone.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction. That leads to second down.
I said I'm a more improved player than I was last year.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
looking left side of his got a man. It's Lamb. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Jumper. Hey, yo, go. 15.
So that'll back him up 5. Not ideal there. That delay of game backs him up 5 yards. So now they need 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And Butker able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bell. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Mike 50. Hey. Whip. Watch the whip.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they are going for it. Darnold. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Copeland. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Ross. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Banjo. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Oh, here we go. Oh, yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got it complete to Thompson. 9 yards that time. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Watch the slant.
On first down, Mahomes buying time to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Hey, 43, 15.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes, throw left side complete. That's Thompson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll run it here with Logan, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Yellow. Arcelani. White 54. Hey, 15. Mike 54. Target.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
Yellow.
2 minutes to play in his first half. 7-3, our score.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's get it.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I smell fear in that.
Now a first down carry by Bell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 2nd down, it's Bell, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Check my 50. Guys, game situation. Let's go.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Bell. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. That's right, baby. Hey, lady. Tight end right. Tight end right. Hey, dude. Hey, check.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold over the middle, complete. That's Bell. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. 50, Mike 50. Stop your whining. Yo, Mike 50. Mike 50. I got him. Hey, lady.
Darnold from the gun. And that will be incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. Watch out for Hill on the return. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And unable able to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Watch twist, watch twist.
They'll go again with Bell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From the 24, Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Oh, God. Bruh.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Wow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man complete. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 45 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Mahomes now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's your time, baby. We did our part. Hey, check, Mike 57, Mike 57. Here we go, here we go. Hey, dribble it.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Not like how he throwing the ball.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Here's Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
That's what I'm finna start doing, man. I got all these good running backs. I gotta start running these balls, man.
Again, it's Bell. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there and a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You take it charge.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Speaking of heart attack, I nigga, you see this shit on Facebook? It says that a nigga beat his knee 56 times and then he got a heart attack.
Benny Logan in there on the tackle.
I hope it's not true, man.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
We could get to the second, not these days.
I'm pretty getting fucking real. That's scary. That means you have to wild out.
What? Nigga, your dick won't even get up no more.
On 3rd down, Bell. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Yo, I really didn't score the second half, bro. Like, at all, bro. I was up 22-0.
It's Bell.
Going to the second
Much
half.
to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
I don't know how long we out for, but
He's got 4 to 6 weeks.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno. Kill, kill, kill.
On 3rd down, Bell. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
hey. Oh, hey. I like that.
Tucker's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
I've dead played Gary this year, bro. I have yet to play you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying I have yet to play any of y'all niggas, bro.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that...
And that's
Get
caught
ready
inside
for
the
it.
30.
No
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 47 yards.
Yo,
I don't
look
think
at
we'll
that
ever get
Texas
enough of watching one-handed
Tom.
catches, and when they
Yeah,
pay off,
that
they
shit's
are
crazy. They caught that
spectacular.
shit with one
But how
hand,
about
bro.
the times they don't pay off, and coaches go,
Nigga
two
probably
hands,
could,
two
bro.
hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with a defender right there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Hey.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Mahomes to throw. Being chased out left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Now here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play. And maybe the starters don't play as much.
Nigga.
Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. Now I'm listening to you. So for the Jets, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. Jesus. And they will head back home next week.
Do you think it's possible for a team to win a game without any X-Factor players?
Probably not. Hell no. Hell no. I want to say no.
Out this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my. For my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life.
Oh, she fucking shit things downloading, bot. Thanks for downloading, man.
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits.
Gavin gotta get the Sima. Who are them got the keys to the dinner? Who am I? Me girl them Sima.
This nigga small.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat
some
me.
video games is getting washed up right now. You need a spark with the P5, boy.
That should come out next year, December.
Yup.
Had to watch for the jakes on the road, didn't crazy.
It's gonna be a lit summer then. Summertime comes, all niggas gonna be talking about, yo, you gonna get that P5? Then summer gonna be over, then fall come. Yo, that P5 drop.